We welcome you to the John A. Bagoli Memorial Gymnasium on the campus of Gardiner Area High School as Munson Media Sports brings you high school basketball, girls basketball, Class A action in here tonight as the Gardiner Tigers will play host to the Erskine Academy Eagles. Hello, everybody. I'm Rob Munson. Gary Verhill joining me in the analyst role. Dick Layton doing our stats. Owen Munson on camera. And Chris Wheeler sending our production out to all the ships at sea. Well, we wish you a very happy new year. Gary's back in here to break this one down. Let's take a look at Erskine Academy first, Gary. They come in at 1-4 on the season.
Yeah, the Erskine Eagles are in town with Coach Jamie Soule. And as Rob just said, they're 1-4. Their record doesn't indicate the strength of that team. So we're looking for a pretty good close game here tonight between these two teams. Let's take a look at Erskine a little bit. They've lost 7 players to graduation last year. So as I said, I would not put this record as their main target. They've played a very tough schedule through the first 5 games. Matched up with Lawrence, Coney, Nokomis, and Class B powerhouse Oceanside, And they did have a win over the Skowhegan Indians. So I'm looking for one of the toughest nights the Tigers have had.
Well, we'll come back and we'll take a look at your Gardiner Tigers when we come back here after these messages.
The New England Aviation Academy is Maine's only official service training center and service training partner. NEAA is strategically located at the Brunswick Executive Airport in beautiful Brunswick, Maine, which is on the Atlantic coast and only an hour to the mountains in the western part of the state. The aircraft used by NEAA to train our students and rent to current pilots are all technically advanced airplanes, have the Cirrus airframe parachute system, and are the newest model generation. We train in the best equipment in the marketplace, which not only ensures clients are learning to fly aircraft the industry is utilizing on a daily basis, but also is the safest and most reliable. NEAA's facility at KBXM includes a spacious heated hangar, classroom space, and a private briefing room, which make for an optimal learning experience. So, come fly our 2021 Cirrus SR20 and experience the Cirrus life. Elliott Office Products is a family-owned business that has been around since 1985. Grampy Charlie started the business as a service technician, and it has evolved into a full-servicing printing company. From simple copies to full logo design, we offer it all under one roof. Located in Farmingdale, Maine, we are at the heart of many different communities. We love assisting new and existing customers with any of their printing needs. Stop by, call, email, or send us a message on Facebook. We would love to help.
Rob Munson, Gary Verhill, Dick Layton back here with you here pregame. Let's take a look at the Gardiner Tigers. We see them warming up here. Want to let you know pregame's brought to you by the fine folks at the Gardiner Tigers All Sports Boosters. We want to thank them for all their support, and certainly we support them because Dick and Gary are getting DoorDash deliveries up here now to the little gym. That's quite a feat now that you guys have worked out.
It's taken a long time, though. We've got them coming. Hey, let's look at these Gardiner girls. 5-0, number 1 in Northern Class A. They've yet to have a real match except for that second game of the year with the Lawrence Bulldogs, which was a 41-37 win for the Tigers. And since then, they've really had not much competition to go by. Tigers at times, you'll see them, they're getting a slow start that first quarter. They come out very slow. We were down in, they played, who'd they just...
You're talking about their last home away game at Camden Hills.
Camden Hills. It was a very low-scoring first quarter, and they've had trouble getting out of the gate. But once they do, that second half, they're pounding on points. And there's just so much team depth there that every single night they can pull from that bench. and that has given them that number 1 5-0 spot. And I want to apologize to you Skowhegan people. I've seriously, I'll probably take the Skowhegan Indian name to the grave with me, but I've been playing Skowhegan Indians since 1965, and I'm sorry, it's the Skowhegan Riverhawks. I don't think I'll ever get used to that, but I'm sorry for mentioning that, you people up in Skowhegan.
Well, I don't think anybody's having any problem. They understand, Gary. You go way back, and you're one of the kids that opened up this gymnasium almost. You came in shortly after the gym opened up in 1963 with the new school. What year did you start your freshman year? 65, 66?
I started my freshman year in 65, and I finished it in 72.
And, of course, Dick never played anything but the alumni game in here, but Dick Layton holds the record for the first three-point shot ever made in this gymnasium when he did it in an alumni game. And I don't know whether the plaque is up yet, but one of the things you've been working on here at the John A. Bergoli Memorial Gymnasium, Gary, is to get that banner up. We used to have some, and then, of course, we lost the roof of this place back a couple of years ago, and a lot of stuff got destroyed, and they had to redo it. So we'll get a new banner coming that's going to portray the John A. Bergoli Memorial Gymnasium. Gary has been a one-man force on that, he and Chad Kempton.
Yeah, I want to say thank you to Principal Chad Kempton. I got a call this week, and Chad's on vacation. What's he doing? He's up to Elliott Office Supply working on a new banner, and he texts me back and forth. So I approached several people here in the last 3 weeks, and Chad is the only one that stepped up. It's been gone. It was in this left-hand corner up here.
Yeah, right.
They say it's possible. Nobody seems to know where it is, but Chad Kempton has stepped forward and gone and going to take care of that problem. So you'll see a nice new banner hanging here very soon with the John A. Bergoli signature on it.
Fantastic.
So I want to thank you, Chad.
So we're getting set to go downstairs to the voice of Gardiner Tiger basketball, Josh Jenkins. Got the coat polished up tonight. I wonder what he cleans that with. It's extra sparkly here tonight.
Vinegar, I think.
Vinegar.
Doesn't everybody clean with vinegar?
I don't know, Gary. Is that what I smell?
Well, I just know it's a clean. You can do anything with vinegar.
Yeah, but you're not supposed to wear it as aftershave, Gary. I'm going to work with you on that a little bit. Good crowd in here tonight, Gary, huh?
Yeah,
this is the biggest crowd we've seen since COVID, really. Packed right in here.
Yeah, this is...
Yeah.
Good evening, everybody. Welcome to Bergoli Gymnasium here at Gardiner Area High School for tonight's girls KVAC matchup between the visiting Eagles of Erskine Academy and your Gardiner Tigers. I ask that everyone please display good sportsmanship at all times. Anyone who is heckling officials or outwardly complaining about officials' calls, yelling at opposing players, fans, spectators, or otherwise displaying poor sportsmanship may be asked to leave immediately. Please let the players play, the coaches coach, and the officials officiate. I would also like to take a moment to thank our officials. Across the state of Maine, there is a massive shortage of officials in every sport. Without them being here this afternoon, this evening, our kids would not be able to play. If you are interested in becoming an official, please contact your school's athletic director. Thank you. And now, the starters for the visiting Erskine Eagles. Number 12, Kaylee Crocker. Number 23, Cassie LaCroix. Number 24, Emma Shred. Number 33, Grace Hutchins. And number 45, Mackenzie Toner. Erskine is coached by Jamie Sewell and assisted by Ryan Reed, Daniel Efforts, and Brooklyn Lambert. And now, the starters for your home team, Gardiner Tigers. Number 14, Taylor Takatsu. Number 21, Savannah Brown. Number 22, McKenna Johnson. Number 23, Megan Gallagher. And number 44, Lizzie Gruber. Gardiner is coached by Mike Gray and assisted by Brittany Giro and Kristen Craig. The officials for today's game are Mr. Daniel Netto and Mr. Andrew Gordon. At this time, would you all please rise?
So we'll take a break. We'll come back. Tip-off coming from Gardiner next.
Pride, tradition, and excellence are long-standing hallmarks of Gardiner Tigers athletics. Burke's Roofing and Masonry is likewise proud of our tradition of excellence. Our team of professional roofing contractors has more than 40 years of combined experience, as well as the training and knowledge to get the job done right the first time. We are proud to be a second-generation family-owned and operated business. Call us today for all your roofing and masonry needs.
The Hutchinson Family Sports Foundation is proud to support Munson Media's production of live streaming high school sports. We recognize the hard work and dedication of Maine's high school student athletes, and we applaud Munson Media's pioneering live streaming efforts. The Hutchinson Family Sports Foundation.
Strategic Real Estate Services, serving all buyers and sellers. 2 locations, 335 Water Street, Gardiner, and 83 Kennedy Memorial Drive, Waterville. From residential to commercial, solutions and strategies that equal results for you. Visit strategicreservices.com or call 485-1105.
We're set for tip-off. Tigers undefeated on the season, but as Gary told you in the pregame, sometimes get off to rather slow starts. I'm sure that's one of the points that Coach Gray's made with his kids here. Let's get off to a little better start here. We'll see if that plays out. Tigers out on the floor in their whites. Erskine Academy.
By far, Rob, the biggest crowd I've seen in 2 or 3 years.
Yeah, nice crowd. Pre-COVID style crowd here. A combination of adults and kids in here tonight. Of course, vacation week, so some of the younger kids are here.
And a holiday, boy, put them both together and you draw a pretty good crowd here. Of course, you got 2 local teams.
Yeah, not a bad travel, of course, for Erskine to come over here.
Right.
Johnson right inside the Gruber. Gruber goes up. A little bit deep there. Didn't get the angle to get it up and in. Grace Hutchins with it. She got it left side where it's held out by Toner. Tigers matched up. Back cut. Won't go. Gruber gets a rebound.
Erskine getting back real quick. They've got some quick girls there on that up front there in that rotation.
Well, they know if they don't get back, the Tigers will run that sneak
right.
away. You know, Tigers had several easy baskets. Savvy Brown was running the floor and Gruber was hitting her. Comes inside to Gruber. They try to triple team her, and they do. Ball went down and lost. So it looks like the collapse plan is in effect on the defensive end anytime Gruber gets it down low. Toner got it right side. Held out there now by Crocker. Crocker will swing it high.
Tigers started the game in a defensive man-on-man.
Yeah, they're staying with that as well, and that's their base defense. Crocker wants to go. Kicks it back over. Made a nice pass to Shred, but nobody can find the bottom of the basket yet. Gallagher loops it inside. Kicked over, but into the bleachers. Got trying to hit Brown here. She was set up for 3. Kerry Sperling with the play down low. I think that was Kerry and Kathy there.
Yeah.
Kerry with a good play. Kerry's first defensive play in this gymnasium since the early 70s. He was a terrific athlete here for the Gardiner Tigers. Held out now outside by Toner. Erskine with some motion offense, moving the ball well here. Gruber stepped in, got a steal. Comes Lizzie. Lizzie powers in, goes up. Little contact.
Nice defensive play on.
They let it go.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was a good defensive hustle back by Stred. Hutchins went in. She got blocked, so good defense on both ends,
Yes,
both
it
teams.
was.
Mind you, our scoreboard not official as we can't tie in here, but Chris does a good job of keeping the score for sure. Sometimes the clock will be off a little bit. Toner dips it inside, up at the elbow. Try to dip it in underneath. They do to Hutchins. She got cut off and double dribbled. Yeah,
They also were about to get called for 3 seconds there.
So a couple of minutes into this, Gary, and
No.
we're waiting for the first points to ring up. And hit Dick, will you? Wake him up. Tipped away. Let's see. They'll say Tiger ball. Good partner officiating there. Dan Netto, the high official, had a little bit of angle. Looped inside to Takatsu, and Taylor's up and in. Well, they probably didn't expect Takatsu off that inbound, and Taylor put it home. 2-0. Up high. Dip back over. Gruber got a piece of it, but Eagles will keep it. Put it up and saved.
Saved by Taylor Takatsu.
Comes Gruber, right side now. Back to Gruber. Gruber goes in, spins, left-handed, puts up, gets fouled. We don't have heights, but Taylor with the good finish inside here. Notice what Taylor did smartly there, Gary, on that replay as you saw it. Never put the ball down the floor.
Right, and that's a very good trait that some of these girls have picked up over the last 3 years under Coach Mike Gray. Such a bad habit to grab that ball and then just put it to the floor without taking a step.
Gruber hit 2. 4-0 Tigers. We said nice crowd in here. They're waiting for the offense to pick up both sides and get right into this. Toner going with it. Mackenzie Toner muscles in on Takatsu, puts it up, says it got deflected, and it did. She'll inbound. No, she won't. Hutchins will come and take the inbounds. Back outside now. LaCroix in the game, number 23, handled the ball outside.
Eagles are going to need some shooting from the outside to stay in there. Yet to see a shot yet. There it is.
Off the elbow, Shred hits it down.
She's the one you've got to control from that outside.
Oh, and she's the one they want shooting if you're the Eagles. McKenna Johnson's got one launched. Gruber tried to contest but couldn't do it. Hutchins got the rebound. Hutchins left side now, held there by Toner. Stred got Gruber on her. Picks up her dribble. Hutchins now wants to go. Comes in the paint, kicks it back outside for the pop. And good ball movement there, the inside-outside game. That was LaCroix with the basket. Ties it at 4. Good start for this one for both teams. Takatsu lets it go. Rings it up and out. Toner's got the rebound. They'll try to trap her. She'll throw it off Takatsu out of bounds.
Hammer Stred and Lizzie Gruber are having a battle in that basket area on the offensive end here for the Tigers.
Hutchins kicks it left side. Shred with the rebound. And she traveled.
And this is that slow start that the Tigers seem to carry through so far in these first 6 games.
Up high. Gruber going to go the corner. Takatsu holds. That's a cross pass. Dangerous and saved.
Boy, that was great hustle right there.
Brown going to pop it home. So it was Megan Gallagher on the save. They get it to Savvy Brown for the 3 ball. Tigers now with a little pressure. Gallagher on the defensive end for the Tigers.
LaCroix got it over high. Back to Tona. Tona holds. Got the Katsu on her. Tona goes. Almost got it tipped away. Tigers double the ball. Gruber got a piece of it inside. Came back to Tona. Hutchins wants to go. Got cut off. And there's Gruber. What a block. Tona. Gruber backs off. Make sure she doesn't foul. Hutchins goes. Lips it out. Stred with the rebound for two.
Right there, easy. Up and at him right there for Stred.
Brown. Savvy back outside here. They'll swing it. Tigers on the perimeter. Gallagher over to Takatsu. Now Brown. Brown goes. He'll kick it. Inside, outside. Brown's got one from out there. That one won't go. Lizzie with the rebound. Went up, got defended well underneath. Tona holds. Stred. Dips it inside. Gallagher with another steal. Comes Megan. Ahead. Takatsu, hard one to handle as it never came up above shin bone. A little hard to handle. Well, we got timeout on the floor. We'll take a look at the Savvy Brown three. Take a look at it, Gary.
Yeah, right from the corner. Her soft shot. Look at the arc on that. And she gets her first three of the night, which I don't believe will be her last.
Savvy, one of our players of the game. We'll have the players of the game. We want to thank our fine sponsors, Caps's Pizza, Medium Pizza for their award, and Northeast Nutrition and Energy, the high energy player of the game. We get that for some of those, like we like to call them, Gary, off-the-book plays.
Right.
Dick's keeping all the stats, but there were some things in the game that don't show up, like that save that Megan Gallagher had, where she went into the backcourt, saved it. That set up the Savvy Brown three. Those are the types of plays we look for. I thank all our fine local sponsors making these games possible. We don't do it without their support, that's for sure. You saw the Hutchinson Family Sports Foundation. They're also a big part of why we have a new turf field out there. We want to thank them for their contributions to us and to the school. Richard and Kelly Hutchinson, graduates of Gardiner Area High School. Brown was away, but they got back. See, they saw that in probably the game that we did the other night.
Yeah, they've been scouted.
Yeah. Underneath to Taylor Hawkins, she lost it. LaCroix has it. Cassie LaCroix loops it. Stred thought about going, and now she gets attacked back outside, held there. Clement Codgel. Brown with the defense, but it'll be Erskine ball.
Personal foul, number 21. First personal foul, first team foul.
Foul on Brown. That's team first, her first. Only one foul on Erskine, so we're flying through this first with no fouls. Comes back outside. Stred's in the paint. She's going to get called for
Wondering when I was going to hear
20 seconds. They gave her a chance to get out. And the officials don't like to call that, do they, Gary? They would just assume the play continue.
Yes.
And, nobody's trying to call that at exactly 3 seconds.
Unless it's being abused, it's really doesn't need to be in an instant like that.
Hawkins picked up a rebound. Now she gets it out to Gruber. Gruber wants to go through traffic, spins, kicks it inside to Hawkins, but she got it ripped away by Hutchins. Comes Hutchins.
Nice pass by Hutchins there.
LaCroix couldn't handle it, so she controlled it and brought it back outside. Hutchins now got a look. She lays it up. No go. Erskine hustles back. Back outside. Tigers on the take. That was Emily Brown in the game now, and Savvy comes out with it. 8 seconds left. McKenna goes up, tries to scoop it, gets stripped away by Tona. Shred's got it. She's got a shot and stuck, and we're going to have to send Dick Layton down. Show us that one, Owen. Dick Layton's going to go down and get that one out between periods. So we'll get a replay on that one. We'll have Dick go down, sky up, get that down. But we'll take a break. We'll come back after these messages.
Glynn, athlete brand advisor and CEO of Pliable. Pliable helps high school, college, and professional athletes build their athlete brand. New name, image, and likeness opportunities are a game changer for athletes and for businesses. To learn more about social media marketing and endorsement opportunities for your brand, visit pliablemarketing.com or call 1-707-PLIABLE.
Coaches and athletes know that teamwork is the key to success. At the Gosline Insurance Group, our team is comprised of knowledgeable, enthusiastic, and dedicated agency personnel who are committed to keeping our clients informed and protected. Featuring 9 agencies throughout the area, the Gosline Insurance Group is the largest locally owned independent agency group in Central Maine. As a trusted choice agent, we are dedicated to you and are committed to treating you as a person and not as a policy. This commitment means we will work for you and not the insurance company. So call us today and let our team put you on the path to success.
We're back here, second quarter action coming up. 7-6, 1-point lead for the Tigers, and that's that style you've been talking about for the Tigers, Gary. What are some of the things you can do from a coaching remedy to,
well, I think
try to jumpstart things?
Try to get a few more shots from that outside when you come down here. Maybe have Lizzie on the inside underneath that offensive basket.
Yeah, she and Takatsu, a good offensive board,
right.
people.
Let them put it back up. But I think we need a little more shooting here right now. I don't think the fast break's going to work. Erskine is covering that fast break really well. And if you watch and see Lizzie get the ball off the backboard, you'll see a lot of blue down this end.
Yeah, they're really hustling back. Well-coached team.
Yes,
Erskine.
they are, Rob. You can see that right now.
And as you said, they've had one of the tougher schedules. Tipped away. Oh, I guess not tipped. Okay. Just thrown in the backcourt. So they've had a really tough schedule. That 1-4 start, as you said, a little deceiving. And Emily Brown with it here. Emily back over Gallagher. Megan wants to penetrate. Kicks inside. There's a nice feed to Gruber. Lizzie with the well-timed release on that, Gary. Went to the hoop and put it up left-handed for the finish.
And maybe that's the way they're going to want to go, inside like that to her if they can.
Yeah, penetrate and get her on the move so she's not catching the ball stationary,
Right,
Gary.
right.
Yeah, good adjustment by Coach Mike Gray on that. Toner outside. Takatsu on the D. Gallagher on Hutchings. LaCroix. They'll swing it outside Toner. Toner spins. Comes in. Little help defense by Nichols. Kylie Nichols, number 12, got into the passing lane, and Tigers will get a steal. Nichols ahead. Here comes Gruber with it. Lost her dribble. Gives it back over. They got Nichols for a wide open three. She's usually good from there. Puts it up. Won't go. Rebound is White.
Lizzie Gruber getting there just a little bit too late on that rebound.
Comes the inbounds. Skipped in. Takatsu went up, and they'll call hell ball. Tigers, I think. Here's the Gruber finish, Gary. What we're talking about.
Lizzie's inside the zone there pretty much, and it doesn't take much for her to turn and spin like that.
Gruber. As we come back live, they battle for the rebound, and Gruber up with some harm here.
Lizzie can get hot, and when she does, we'll break that scoreboard open a little bit more than what you see up there now with 11-6 lead.
5-0 start here for the Tigers in the second.
7 points.
7 points. We'll have the Dick Layton Full Stat Show at the half. Sponsored by the Gardiner Boosters Club. Tipped away. Gruber got another semi-steal there. She deflected it inside to Katsu. Taylor looking for some help. Gets it back outside. Here comes the entry. Kick back over. Wide open three for Gallagher. Won't go. Nichols came in, fouled on the rebounding action. Well, Coach Gray was saying that Lizzie Gruber heading towards 1,000 rebounds.
Rebounds?
Rebounds, yep.
Really? I didn't catch
in her career, yeah. You know, we always talk about her scoring and such, but she's also a terrific defender. Tipped away. And there's that pressure you and I were talking about. I think we talked about it off here, Gary. I'm not sure we brought that thought on here, but Tigers are good defenders, and that's a dipsy-do for two by Emma Shred. Wow, we're going to replay on that one to show you Emma's scoop deluxe. She knew she was going to get hit, Gary, and just kind of flung it up there. And
I think that's the way she was going at it, figuring she possibly could get fouled on that. She drives inside, up around, and pretty close to being an offensive foul, but she laid it in softly off her fingertip.
She's high scorer for the Eagles. Dick will let us know what she's got for totals. How many, Dick?
6 points.
6 points. Comes into Gruber. She's single. Now she'll kick it over, and she got doubled over to Nichols. Nichols puts it up, won't go. Gruber kept it alive. And
well, that's the game I'd like to see him play right there. Come down the court, set up, and try to get some shots off and let Lizzie try to catch that rebound.
Well, 5:06 left. We'll take the break. We'll come back. More basketball. Second quarter action after this.
Started by the Corliss family in Pittston in 2019, Corliss Gravel Pit offers some of Kennebec County's highest quality gravel products. Located just south of the old Cedar Grove Road, on the right off Route 27, we are committed to providing outstanding products at a fair price. We offer a variety of products for all of your needs. At Corliss Gravel Pit, our loader is always ready and on site. Local deliveries on larger quantities are always available. And we offer discounts on large quantities as needed. We also offer plowing and sanding services during those tough Maine winters.
Corliss Gravel Pit is family owned and operated since 2019, producing Kennebec County's highest quality gravel at a fair price.
We'll have the Northeast Nutrition Player of the game, as we told you, at the conclusion of the game. Dick, what do we got for high scores?
Yeah, we got Lizzie Gruber for Gardiner with 7, Emma Streb with Erskine for 6.
Thank you, Dick.
Contested game here, 12-8.
Yeah, low scoring affair. 4:55 left here. But I think Erskine likes this pace, Gary. They'll take it.
Yeah, this is to their advantage right here. They've pulled their offense out. Now they're trying to go for the 2 and 3 point shooting outside.
LaCroix got that one. Little inside, outside here. Try to get it back in the groove, but good defense by Erskine.
Emma Stred is just having a heck of a game.
She sure is. She's playing it great at both ends of the floor.
Offense and defense.
Takatsu stepped in and fouled.
It's 2 on her.
Tara Nichols, the sophomore, will check in here for the Tigers for the foul-plagued Takatsu with 2. So back pass. Gruber got a piece of it.
Lizzie looking for that long one, but it wasn't there.
Kicked over to the outside for the 3. Eared up. Tona with the rebound. They'll trap her there, but she'll quickly get it off. Nice smart play. Got it to LaCroix. Clement Codgill back outside now. LaCroix just hit a 3, so they come out on her. Dipped inside. There's another steal by Gruber. Brown running the floor. Lizzie one-on-one against Hutchins. Goes up and rolls it home. Lizzie took her time on that one. Knew she had the height advantage down inside. Wasn't much Hutchins could do. Tried to defend it well, but
I believe
Lizzie worked right through it.
Had a good idea what she was going to do. That spin move she's got to go with her left hand up over. Pretty hard to stop.
Mackenzie Tona. More of a distributor so far in this offense. Haven't seen her take a shot, I don't believe, yet. LaCroix get it back outside. Gruber with another deflection. Tigers keeping the Eagles well outside the nest.
Yeah, they're trying to run that offense from
There's a long shot.
way outside that three-point line.
Brown ahead this time. She's going to wait for others to show up. They do. McKenna Johnson inside. Gruber says, I'm going up. She had 3 defenders on her. Grace Hutchins, right side. Toner thought about it. Got Nichols on her. McKenna Johnson kept there half a step.
Yeah.
Half a step too late.
Very close.
Well, thank you for tuning in tonight on this holiday as we celebrate New Year's on the 2nd this year, with it being on a Sunday. Kind of a funny holiday.
Well,
some things were open, some things weren't.
Didn't know when to take a nap and not to take a nap today.
Yeah. Retirement decisions, Gary, they're hard to come by. Hutchins went in, dipped it over, and just rolled out. Nichols going to get called on the foul.
That was a great bounce pass by Hutchins.
Yeah, Hutchins felt the shift over coming on the defense, got doubled, made a nice bounce pass. Free throws coming. First one's out. It's one of the only things that hasn't gone for Emma Shred so far in this game, and she's been really, obviously, Erskine's best player on the floor tonight.
7 points for her now.
2:11 left here. Stay with us at halftime. Dick Layton's Gardiner Tiger Boosters halftime show coming up. Kick back outside. They move it quickly. Gallagher. Johnson. Reverse now to Gruber. Gruber gets triple teamed. Puts it up, got fouled.
Pretty hard to stop her when she makes that move, especially with the left hand, that hook.
Personal foul number 24.
We'll be back here this Friday, January 6th, with a girls' game against the Brewer Witches. They'll be coming to town. That's a 6:30 start on Friday, January 6th.
You see that game listed. That's against Brewer. We're also adding a game here, a Saturday game. It opened up on our schedule. We'll do the game on the 14th. We always look to see how matchups might go, and Mount Ararat's playing good ball this year. The Mount Ararat girls are going to take on the Gardiner Tigers on a Saturday matinee. So we're going to pick that game up on the 14th. 11 points for Gruber, Dick tells us. Dick will have all the halftime stats. Yeah, Shred picked up her 3rd foul.
That's very serious business right there.
Yeah, trouble in.
It's going to make a big difference in the second half.
Trouble in the nest. Gallagher with another good defensive play. Back outside, popped. It won't go. Toner had her toes on the line. She knew it, but anything she could do. Gallagher. Kicked inside on the move was Gruber. She got fouled again, so Eagles are doing a pretty good job not fouling early on, but they've picked up the pace there. That's going to be foul number 6. So Tigers will be shooting on the next foul. Obviously shooting here because of in the act of shooting. Shayna Epperson's going to join us from AYS Madness. They've got all kinds of programs going on. She'll be able to tell us some of those programs too. So we'll have her on at halftime as well as the Dick Layton halftime show.
Kylie Nichols comes back into the game for the Tigers.
Tigers have gone out to a 7-point lead, 18-17 in a low-scoring affair here for the first half.
They just can't shake it here.
I think Erskine's got the pace they want and have done a good job with their game plan. We'll see how they can perform with Emma Shred out.
We've yet to see very many points from Hutchins. If I remember, she's been a pretty good outside shooter for the Eagles.
Yeah, she's facilitating more tonight. She's made a couple of really good passes. Foul call. That's going to be the 15th foul, no shot. So, they're going to say in the. Oh, that's the 7th foul on Tigers. I'm sorry. I'm looking through the backboard. I had my signs confused, so there will be shots. Only 4 fouls on the Eagles, but 4 fouls, 3 of them on Shred.
Yeah.
Come the Tigers.
Nice pass.
Nichols goes in, got blocked. Good defense by Hutchins. Koja Grace Hutchins been playing a good game all around. There was another good defensive play by her.
It's kind of hard to believe, Rob, that she's a senior, you know? We've been watching her for 4 years.
Exactly. Yeah, a lot of these kids have played a lot of ball against each other. They set it up for Gallagher. She launches, won't go. Lizzie.
Yeah, good job by Lizzie Gruber. 15 points, Dick. 15 points for Lizzie.
15 out of the 20.
That's...
And she deflects that out of bounds with 1.2 left. So they'll put Lizzie on the inbound with Toner, try to make it difficult for her to get it in. She does. Pretty well done by the Eagles, but they can't get that one to fall. So the Tigers, low scoring first half, 20-12. Going to see this one by Gruber on the rebound as she swoops in, picks it up off the glass, and knocks it home. We'll take a halftime break, come back. Halftime festivities when we come back after this.
When you choose a financial institution to entrust your hard-earned money to, bigger is not necessarily better. Will you be noticed? Will you be heard? At Gardiner Federal Credit Union, our members aren't account numbers, they're our friends and neighbors. Each member has a vote, a voice. What matters to you matters to us. Lending decisions are based not solely on your credit score, but on who you truly are. We work diligently to end hunger. We volunteer in our local schools and throughout the community supporting neighborhood events. We are local people making local decisions, investing in our members and giving back to our communities. Gardiner Federal Credit Union, where your money has a voice.
Have you heard about free college?
It's free.
It's free.
It's free.
Recent high school graduates from the classes of 2020, 21, 22, and 23 can attend CMCC for free. The free college scholarship pays 2 years of tuition and mandatory fees. No income or age limits. What are you waiting for? It's free.
Leaving CM with no debt is going to set me up for my future.
Visit cmcc.edu/free for details.
We're back with Shayna Epperson. Coach Epp, you got a lot of things going on with AYS Madness. I see every time I look on Facebook, you've got a new program or you've got something going on. You've got shooting this and that. And tell us some of the things about what AYS has got going on here. And by the way, thank you for your sponsorship. We thank you very much.
You're welcome. We have a lot going on. We are starting right back up with our academy clinics, and so that's going really well. We have a lot of Gardiner kids coming and joining and putting in the extra time. So we're really enjoying that moment. So that starts back up on Fridays. So again, really excited to see the kids in the gym for our youth program. So again, it's been great. We also have our second annual Madness tournament coming up in March. So that's another great event for us. All of our funding goes right into our gym that we're going to be building. So we're in phase 3 now. Our outdoor court has happened. So we're really excited to start the process of our next step. We we got so many things going on. We also going into not only basketball, but we got softball season coming up. We're hoping to get some high school lacrosse clinics in. So it's going to be a busy spring.
Madness.
Yes,
There's madness.
It is. It really is. But I'm really excited. I like seeing, especially having every single person here. Everybody is going right back into the youth program, either seniors in high school all the way down. So it's great to see such a full gym of individuals.
Yeah, we're mentioning tonight how it's nice to see the crowd starting to come back, and of course we're getting past the COVID stage that shut a lot of things down. But you folks persevered right through COVID. You had a plan to build that outdoor facility that came from basically a hayfield out in West Gardiner on the Indiana Road, and you put that in, and fantastic. And of course, that's going to pay dividends starting with springtime as well. But if it stays 55 degrees in the middle of winter, you get out there shooting around.
I know. I almost thought about it. I almost thought about bringing my hoops back out just to get kids out there because it's been so nice out. And one of our bigger programs that's coming is our 3-on-3, which goes from grade 2nd all the way to seniors in high school can play. And so that's one of our bigger programs that will be outdoor that are out of our court. So that's another big thing coming for us. So again, going to be a busy spring and summer.
Madness, as we say.
Yes.
You're well named there. Well, again, Coach, thanks for coming on here, and thanks for your support of us bringing the games. You get them as little ones, and then we showcase them as big ones here, and keep up the great work that you're doing here in this community.
Thank you.
We'll take a quick break. Dick will have the halftime stats when we come back to the Gardiner Tigers Sports Boosters halftime after this.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Hi, my name is Shayna Everson, and I'm with Atlantic Youth Sports, Inc. As a nonprofit athletic program, we strive to develop young people into successful athletes and leaders by focusing on 3 values: confidence, teamwork, and respect. Our programs include basketball, lacrosse, softball, and volleyball. Our vision is continuing to build for the community as we have grown to 10-plus teams with 3 other athletic programs and having an opportunity to build a home. And because of your support, we have an outdoor court in West Gardiner. Thank you to our volunteers, athletes, and coaches who put in the dedication to create our home. If you would like to donate today, please go to www.aysinc.org/donate and make a difference tomorrow.
At Randolph Hardware, our game plan is simple. We offer way more than just hardware, but it all starts with a promise. We have what you need and always with a smile. We have a huge selection of paint, plumbing, electrical, and gardening supplies to help you complete simple projects to major home renovations. We also offer a rental center, factory authorized power equipment repair, and the best tool selection around. So stop in today and let the Randolph Hardware team help make your project a winner.
We're back here. I want to thank all these fine people who have donated to us throughout the course of our broadcast, starting with last fall, then get around to making this up for the fall. But we certainly thank everybody who's made a donation. If you care to donate, you can donate, as you see there, at munsingmediasports.com, the little donate button down there. Let's get the halftime stats with Dick Layton. Dick?
Okay, Rob. Well-played game out there, I thought, Rob. Erskine 1-4, Gardiner unbeaten, it goes 5-0. It was a 7-6 first quarter, Gardiner, but Gardiner erupted in the second quarter to go ahead 20-12. Erskine got 6 in each period. We'll go to Erskine first. They were led by Emma Streb. She's got 7 points, but also has 3 rebounds, so I don't know what they're going to be.
3 fouls,
3 fouls, excuse me. I don't know second half what's going to happen there. The other foul is by Marlon Clements. She has just one personal. They got 4 personal fouls, that's all. they did have a bunch of turnovers. They had 9 turnovers. Gardiner only had 5. And we'll go to Gardiner next. Lizzie Gruber was pretty well. She couldn't get a fast break going. They were well played. Got back on defense. So she only had 2 foul shots in the first quarter, but she erupted in that second quarter with 13 points. Now it's 15 on the game. Savannah Brown is a 3-pointer, and Taylor Takatsu opened the game with a basket for Gardiner's 20 points. As I mentioned, Gardiner had 5 turnovers. The only one in any foul trouble a little bit is Taylor Takatsu. She has 2. Emily Brown 1. Kylie Nichols 1. Savannah Brown 1. McKenna Johnson 1. And Lizzie Gruber with 1. But Tara Nichols with 1. But that's nobody in real foul trouble there.
No, Tigers are in good shape as far as fouls go. They just need a little bit of outside shooting, I think.
Yeah, even if it's to get Takatsu and Gruber on the boards, Gary.
Right.
You've mentioned that a few times. Gallagher with another step-in move, and Megan's been all over the place tonight. Not a lot of points for Megan, but she's doing those off-the-book things that we talk about a lot. She's got several steals and tip-aways and things like that. So, and she's on Grace Hutchins, one of the better offensive players for the Eagles, and she's doing a good job on her. They'll spin down low here. LaCroix makes room and puts it up and in. Nice shot. Cassie LaCroix. LaCroix's a sophomore. Good future there. Nice look underneath, and Johnson lays it up and in on the pass from Lizzie Gruber. Well, I think that's one of the things you probably think is a halftime adjustment, Gary, that Mike Gray did. Hey, listen, they're covering Lizzie with 3 girls, so when she gets it, somebody go to the basket.
That's right. Let's hand it to somebody else
Yeah.
here for this third quarter. See if we can break this open, because they're only up by 8. And this Erskine team has done a heck of a job offensively and defensively.
Erskine's a low-scoring team, though, Gary. I was looking at their information on Maine basketball rankings, a great site to go to, and they don't score a lot of points in the game. Gruber keeps it alive, comes back out to Brown. Brown surveys the scene. Got it to Takatsu, a tough one. Taylor somehow got it. Drips it ahead inside to Gallagher, who gets held up by Hutchins.
That will go to the Tigers, I believe.
Doubling Gruber, so somebody's going to be open, and it's Johnson pops out, can't get it. Takatsu, the rebound, makes room for herself, goes up and in. Taylor Takatsu with a really good athletic move underneath for the finish on a tough one. Chris will get that one queued up. There's Gallagher giving another steal. Gallagher making a move for Northeast Nutrition, high energy play of the game. Dished underneath to Takatsu for 2. Tigers on the prowl, timeout. We'll stay with it because Chris probably got a couple of replays to show us, and Gary will take a look at those and break it down. Here's the first one.
Good tough look up there by Taylor. Putting those. Now,
as we said, that was a tough move with Takatsu in underneath. Same one again, going to see it all the way through.
yes, Taylor is a beast underneath those baskets. Both ends of the court. You don't want to get in her way.
And here's coming off the break here.
Oh, yeah, Lizzie sees her right there. What an alley open there for Taylor. She lays it up off the board softly. And the Tigers have broken out to a 12-point lead here.
Well, and that's been their
this is
modus of operation, shall we say, for the season.
Very impressed with this Erskine team from what I've seen so far. I mean,
they're going to be worth some wins because they're going to, once they get into some of the other teams, they're probably going to end up 500 by the time they're done the season. They're well coached and fundamentally sound. Gruber swoops in for the rebound. Here comes Gallagher with it down the right side. Gallagher skips it inside to Johnson. Johnson fouled. There goes my little rag doll down on the floor. I saw her. I got talking to McKenna before the game, and she and Megan were up here during the JV game and talked to them about their plans. They're both going to KVCC next year. Both going to be in radiology in that program there. Of course, the community college system, as you see from our Central Maine Community College ads, offers free tuition, and of course KVCC is part of that, so they'll get free tuition there.
Yeah, that's
unfortunately they don't have a basketball program there. Lizzie puts it back up and in, no answer on the offensive board. And 17 for Gruber. So I didn't ask her if she had looked up Frankie Valli, because I gave her homework, Gary. I wanted her to look up Frankie Valli in the Four Seasons for that song Rag Doll, because she flings herself around out there like she's a rag doll.
I have to speak to her boyfriend about that.
Lizzie on the heave, intercepted at midcourt.
Well, she could eventually be my niece, you know.
Really?
Yeah. Yeah.
Little Fiddler on the Roof action. Matchmaker, make me a match. Swooped underneath, doesn't go. There's a break finally.
There's the break right there. The Tigers live on.
Inbound, Savvy Brown. We used to call it downtown Savvy Brown, but she's inbound on that one. Inbound, Savvy Brown. Savvy snuck away that time, and Gruber nailed her. And wheels are falling off here a little bit for Erskine as the Tigers have come out here storming here in the second half. Now, Superfan online, Nikki Leathers watching down Pennsylvania. Known she was up here. Condolences to the Leathers family. And Nikki's grandfather passed away just recently. Comes inside the groove, back outside, inside, outside. Tigers taking their time, moving it quickly, and then Johnson got the look. Went off. Gallagher with the swoop-a-rama, wouldn't go. Megan says, nobody step on me, please. Stred, Hutchins in the paint, got to get out. She does. And that's what we were talking about in the first half. She's probably in there a little more than 3 seconds, but don't call that. And that's good officiating. We got two really good officials out here tonight. Fisher's been doing a terrific job all season.
Taylor Takatsu hustling as usual.
Sometimes you get two officials, sometimes three. Probably a busy night again.
Actually, Rob, I checked on the board. There's not a lot of basketball tonight. Maybe 20 games between boys and girls. Being a holiday may be a big deal. I'd be home watching football.
Gruber swooped in and got fouled.
Personal foul, number 12, Kaylee Crocker. First personal foul, second team foul. Shooting 2.
Dick may have some updated stats for us.
Takatsu, Gruber's coming up for 18th point. Yep.
Dick had already marked it down. That's how confident he was on that foul shot. She's a terrific foul shooter.
She hasn't missed.
Perfect from the free throw line. Hit him both, still hasn't missed. How many from the free throw line tonight for Lizzie? Perfect.
Personal foul, number 21.
So as we said, we've added the Mount Ararat game on the 14th. You know, I never did check my college schedule. I don't think I've got anything on the college menu that day. Even if I do, Gary and Dick will do it. And we're adding senior night. Gary has gracious. I'll talk about that when we get the next time out. I want to give some kudos to my partner here, Gary Verhill, his wife Leanne. Into Hutchings, she puts it in.
Grace Hutchings.
33-16. Out high to Gruber. Back over. Takatsu goes. She beats Toner off the dribble, powers in, and somebody tried to take the charge, and Taylor Kokocker. Johnson floats it.
Nice steal.
What a nice finish by McKenna Johnson. She's a lefty, you know, Gary. She went up that right side with great confidence and up and home.
And all of a sudden, they're 19 points up.
Well, you kind of predicted this in the first half, and with saying that, Tigers looked like they would get going, and they have. They did it in the second quarter a little bit, and came out in the second half on cooking on all cylinders and getting everybody involved. Tona's going to pop one downtown. Won't go, and kick back outside to Hutchins. She'll put it up, tipped around. Crocker got the rebound. Shred back up and in. Emma's had to play with a little bit of, less aggressiveness, picking up those fouls, Gary. She was in foul trouble, and she's got 9 points, a lot of them early. Johnson got it tipped away. Crocker with it. Hutchins will come out. They'll go up high. Hutchins with the back cut. Thought about the shot. Now she'll step back, take the three. Puts it up, won't go. Gruber with a swooping rebound. Comes McKenna. McKenna goes all the way, puts it up, won't go. Lizzie swoops in for the rebound. A fall away. Uh-oh.
Pretty.
I see J.C. Christopher watching. That looked like a J.C. Christopher move right there by Lizzie. The fall away baseline jumper. That's a big girl basket right there. Congratulations to J.C. doing a great job for my Black Bears ahead.
Oh, and
Brown, a little tough angle.
Yeah, a little too late on that.
J.C. Christopher, of course. Up in Orono, playing for the Black Bears. Coach Vashon.
That's going to...
Take a look at this. Gary, you described this one. This is something.
Personal foul number 22.
Oh, what nice fadeaway. She goes up, steps off that right foot and back, and she has such a great eye for that basket underneath. She
Here it is again. I mean, falling away.
Watch fall away on that. Oh, I thought it was that right foot, wasn't it?
Yep. Back against Brewer on the 6th. Then we'll have boys basketball after that on the 12th. Boys will take on Morse. And then we're squeezing in that Saturday afternoon game on the 14th.
And you got a hockey game coming up on the 16th.
Coney Gardiner hockey.
A lot of people waiting for that. However, most of these people will be there. So.
Yeah. Well, kids like to go back and get it. Fifth coach across the way, Andrea Creamer getting into the action here. You can see her up there. She's decapitated a tiger during vacation, apparently. Get a look at her, Mademoiselle Creamer. Oh, look at, she's got the leggings on here. She's going. She knows she's on camera. Look at her go. Coach Gallant up there. Her husband trying to hide. Corey.
Ooh.
Wild thing. That's how I used to dance in this gym back in the late 60s, Gary, right?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, to Wild Thing by the Trogs.
Oh, I've got a dance or two on this floor.
We'll get in the story sometime, Gary, how you had 3 or 4 prom dates all lined up. Had different tuxedos. You kept going and changing and coming back out to, because you weren't sure how you're going to make out with that.
No.
Dipped inside, Carver. Went to Nichols.
Personal foul number 12, Kaylee Crocker.
Dick, what'd you have at the end of the halftime for the Tigers, point-wise? 20?
20-12, I believe.
20 to 12?
Yeah.
Yeah, they've come up with 18 points here in the third quarter. It's not, but they can't continue to do this throughout the season and get that very slow start in that first half and expect to come back.
Well, when you're coaching a team that's undefeated, you're always looking as a coach to find something to dig your teeth into, and that's something Coach Gray can go to school on here. And you're sure he's going to make that point. Had a nice visit with Coach before the game came up. Thanked us for streaming. These kids are all great. Boy, every time we see them, and the parents as well. That's a great play by Emily Grady. Emily with an off-the-books play. Popped outside. There'll be a 3 if it goes. It won't. Carver back outside to Grady. And Grady at the buzzer. So, good third quarter for the Tigers. They jump out to a 39-18 lead. We'll take the break. We're back. Fourth quarter action coming up here from Tiger Town after this.
At our firm, we have the client and only the client in mind. Our mission is to get to know and understand your needs, wants, and long-term goals. We want to help you develop, implement, and monitor a strategy that's designed to address your individual situation. We understand the challenges families face today. From managing debt to saving for college to retirement, these personal finance challenges can be overwhelming. Our commitment is to utilize all of our resources to help you pursue your goals. We believe in thinking out of the box, and we are not afraid to challenge conventional wisdom in our approach to financial services and preserving wealth. All of our energy, commitment, and efforts are focused on you, the client, and your satisfaction.
We're back here. Fourth quarter action coming up. Rob Gary and Sir Richard of Layton. Owen Munsing doing our camera work tonight. Chris Wheeler on our production. So we got plans to put a baseline camera down. I didn't get over here early enough today because the Bruins were playing at 2 and I wanted to watch that Winter Classic. But maybe for the next game we'll get that baseline camera down to our right side. We'll get a spot that I think we put that in. Remember how we did that last year,
Yeah,
Gary?
Leanne asked me about that last week.
Yeah, so it's a matter of time. Because I can't complain about time too much since I'm retired, so. Retired and working harder than ever, but doing what we love here, doing these games. And again, you saw we finally get the donation folks up there to thank all of them. And so much generosity. We thank them so much. Spun inside. Stred get it. Went back up, got fouled. Got some individual stats there, Dick.
Lizzie's now up to, let's see now, 15, 17, 19, 21 points. And their leading scorer is Emma Streb with 9. It's 39-18 right now. Strange thing about the Erskine, they've got 6 points each quarter for their 18 points.
Yeah, we said they were kind of a low-scoring team, averaging about 26 points a game according to the main basketball rankings. Tigers were 14 plus 14 in this game, according to their computer that they have for each one of the games.
One thing Gardner's done is taken out the 2 big girls, Gruber and Ticazzo.
Gallagher goes up and rebounds loose, and Taryn Nichols for 2.
Taryn Nichols!
5'4" senior, Taryn.
Sophomore, Gary, don't graduate her yet.
Boy, I had too much coffee before I came.
You're not taking that milk of amnesia again, are you?
No.
Yeah, okay.
Taryn, yeah.
That's good. Let's go down. I like it.
Dick got a chuckle out of that one. Made my day. I get Dick to chuckle. Because Dick's, he's 84 years old. He's heard a lot of these things before.
He's tried a lot of these things before. Just went downstairs with Owen. Owen's coming back upstairs, and he says, I think I'm getting to feel like an old man.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Owen said that?
Yeah.
Wow.
He's hanging around Dick. Gruber back in. That's deflected.
Ticazzo back in, too.
Yeah, she's through traffic. And
whoa.
Taylor.
Wow. Good strong up by Taylor. Boy, I wouldn't want to get in her way when she goes up there with those shoulders.
For personal foul, 15 foul.
Yeah, Taylor, a true throwback athlete, isn't she, Gary?
Yeah,
3 sports, excels at all 3.
And she got
state championship softball last year.
She got forced into a soccer situation here this year, too, this fall. They threw her into the goalie position, which she'd never played before. And I believe she came out all conference there.
Yeah, exactly.
So just a great athlete.
Yeah, exactly. Hutchins. She's played a lot of the game. Over to Toner. Now they'll go
Wide
left side. Crocker's wide open. Can't get it. Hutchins keeps it in. She's played a good floor game for the Eagles. She's got back outside and bangs it home. So I think Grace has been trying to be more of a facilitator there, but she's certainly a threat outside. She's hit a couple of long shots. Bree Smith in the game, number 20 for the Tigers, and Taylor Hawkins. Gruber holds. Hawkins. Dipped inside, back outside. Now inside. Tigers moving the ball smartly. McKenna, floater home.
Pretty. That was such a pretty move as she went into its basket, went up, laid it over her fingertips and in.
Yeah, right-handed as well, and really nice move by McKenna. Her mom Nancy right down in front of us, and the McKenna clan. McKenna's Grammy, it says, right down in front of us. As we said, nice crowd in here tonight, Gary. And
Boy, this is like old times in here, really.
Lizzie Cherry picks that rebound. Now they just got to fade away, won't go. Out to Hutchins. Hutchins on Hawkins. Beats her, but Gruber came over as a basket defender and shut that off on the help. Tipped away out of bounds off Gruber. 4:43 left here. Stay with us post-game. We'll have the Capsa Pizza player of the game as well as the Northeast Nutrition and Energy, high energy player of the game.
Tough pick tonight.
Yeah, we try to spread those out. So I would suspect we'll have two new winners here tonight. I mean, truly, most games, you folks that watch, you could almost give it a Lizzie every night.
Yeah, Lizzie's got to stay off those pizzas. She doesn't need to put on any weight before she goes down to Philly.
I don't think that's a big concern, Gary. Well, one of the things when you become, Lizzie's another three-sport athlete as well, and volleyball, basketball, and she plays lacrosse in the spring. Once she gets down there to St. Joe's, she'll be a basketball player 365 days a year.
Yeah.
She'll be in the weight room, and it'll be amazing.
They just about own you when you get you.
Comes into Lizzie. She's looking forward to it. Taylor with the cut.
Oh, that's a beautiful cut. Beautiful pass.
And rolls out. And Gruber with the rebound and up and in.
I wouldn't be surprised if Coach Gray pulls her right now.
So we'll take a break. We'll come back. We'll finish this one up here from the John A. Bagoli Memorial Gymnasium after these messages.
At a family's time of loss, making arrangements with those you know and trust can lessen the burden so you may better focus on preparations and services. Family First Funeral Homes and Cremation Care's network of long-established family-managed firms is here for families like yours, providing experienced and compassionate service throughout Central Maine. They are Lowry Brothers and Wheeler Funeral Homes in Fairfield and Oakland, Knowlton and Hewins and Roberts Funeral Homes, serving Augusta and Winthrop, and Staples Funeral Home for families in Gardiner, Maine. Each staff is experienced at accommodating the unique needs of the families we serve, as well as pre-arranging services for individuals. All of the Family First locations stay true to our traditions and commitment to the communities we've served for decades. Together, we join with you to celebrate lives well lived. Family First Funeral Homes and Cremation Care, where your family is our family.
Back here, picking up live action. Good steal down there by Savvy Brown. Savvy Brown won one of our awards last game. Savvy wants to go. Now kicks it back outside. Gallagher's waiting right there to do that.
She was due for that tonight.
Well, that was nicely set up by her teammate, Savvy Brown. Took it in and kicked it out and said, Megan's waiting there for a three. Nichols almost with the steal. And Gallagher's going to get called
a kick, I think.
On a kick. No foul.
That's 3 on Megan.
2:45 left here in this one. 49-23. Tigers with a slow start, picked it up. Cruised in the second half.
I'm still going to say it again tonight, Rob, and it's been very consistent over the last 5 or 6 games, or even at the beginning of the season. It's been fantastic officiating this year.
Yes, yeah, top notch.
All have been done a wonderful job.
Megan put it up, won't go. Rebounds tipped away off Gruber. So it's Gruber, Nichols, Savvy Brown, McKenna Johnson, and Megan Gallagher in the game, but Lizzie's going to go. McKenna goes. How many points for McKenna Johnson, Dick, in this game? She's had a good game.
7.
7. Yeah. Good complimentary scoring by the Tigers here tonight. Kick back outside now. Gallagher unselfishly ahead.
Nice job by Megan Gallagher.
And Savvy inbound Brown for 2. Nichols almost with a steal. She stepped in the passing lane. A bit of travel there. They let go. It's okay. We've got some of the JVs, I believe, in the game. Pakaminzi in the game. I don't have a number 10. Thought I saw a number 10 out there. Maybe not. Madison Griffiths in the game.
Yeah, there is a number 10 out there. I don't.
And held ball. Sometimes kids will step up from the JVs.
Yeah, I can get a name on that.
So stay away from the scammers. I delete them as fast as I can find them here. So, don't go anywhere else other than Munzing Media. Grady back outside now. Bree Smith. Okay, thank you. So it's Gabby Sassy, number 10. We had her listed as number 22.
She's
Personal foul on number 4.
So we thank the fans down below us here that heard us lamenting the fact we always like to give the kids credit. So we're glad to be able to do that. Hawkins is going to pop from downtown. Won't go. Rebound underneath. And the Carver up and in. Megan Carver, the junior, crashes one home.
She's going to be the big help next year underneath there. Her and Taylor Takatsu coming back.
Megan won our Northeast Nutrition Award, I believe, last game. Nichols gets called on the foul. Madison Griffiths looking to get in the book here at the free throw line.
Second personal foul, 13 foul, shooting 2.
Just hearing some play-by-play back in. I think it's coming off our mic that Chris has if he's got the game on. Okay, so I figured that out, so that's not going out over the air. We've rigged up a little thing so Chris can talk to us and tell us when replays are coming and communicate commercials and stuff for us. Getting more professional by the moment. Grady, left side now. Hawkins going to launch. Oh, net for Taylor.
Was that a 3?
Just inside the 2, I believe. So she gets into the scoring realm. Hawkins with some good defense.
Yeah,
good closeout there, but Eagles with the second chance opportunity. They'll kick it back around here as we wind down the final 10 seconds. Grady called on the foul.
Personal foul number 24, Emily Grady. First personal foul, 14.
Emily will be heading down to Central Maine Community College. She's going to play volleyball down there. They've got a great up-and-coming volleyball program. Can watch their home matches. Munson Media will be covering those. So we'll finish this one at 55-24. Final thoughts, Gary?
Well, Rob, I think it started out more or less how we both thought it might go. The Tigers slow getting on the board, but once they got rolling, they end up in the high 50s. Come back and play a heck of a defensive game, holding Erskine to 24 points. That may have been the key, is the Tigers' defense, not the Tigers' offense, because they handcuffed the shooters for the Erskine Eagles here and kept them at a 24-point deficit for the whole game. So really great game between two teams. The Erskine team, as you say, Rob, probably going to win a few ball games this year.
Yeah, I think so. They're going to be worth points.
We've got to go back out to Erskine, I believe, to play.
Yeah, Tigers. This is a home and
forth, so
a home and home matchup. Yeah,
they'll be worth a few more points later in the season. On the other hand, the Tigers played a regular Tiger game, slow to get started, and it was slow. I think they only had 7 points the first quarter. Came along as the game progressed. They scored a lot of points defensively, grabbing a rebound, getting a quick outlet down the floor, leading a layup to somebody, and the physical part of it played a big role for the Tigers here. So more or less what we thought it might come out as, 55-24, and Tigers will move on, and they'll go to 6-0. And Erskine goes to 1-5. So I think that's about it for me, Rob. Real good crowd here tonight. Fun.
Yeah, it was great to see.
Yeah, this was a lot of fun. Two good teams.
Okay, so, Gary, thanks. We'll take a break. Dick's tallying up. We'll have Dick's post-game stat report, as well as our plays of the game. We come back after this.
Why waste valuable time and gasoline traveling around when you can enjoy one-stop shopping at Goggins IGA in Randolph? Goggins is locally owned by people you know and trust at the heart of our community. Goggins offers the convenience of one-stop shopping, in-store banking, a large selection of liquors and wines, and a full-service pharmacy. At Goggins IGA, you're in, you're out, you're home. Coaches know you can't win a game without proper planning and execution. Let Gosline Retirement Planning coach you into a confident retirement. Here at Gosline Retirement, we provide that proper planning and help you utilize a step-by-step approach on all facets of your retirement planning. We provide guidance on income planning, wealth management, understanding taxation, Medicare and long-term care, and legacy and estate planning. We pride ourselves on working hard for those who have worked hard their entire lives. So, schedule your appointment today and let the team at Gosline Retirement Planning put together a retirement game plan for you.
When I'm on the road speaking, I'm able to have sidebar conversations with everybody that wants to come talk to me. And I hear about their family and loved ones that are going through maybe cancer, maybe a critical illness, maybe something, being disabled from a job and not having the coverage that they need because their health care just didn't cover it.
I ask that you would allow one of our experienced representatives to come into your business so that we are able to educate you on the value of these very, very important products.
Feel like cooking dinner? Call Capsa's Pizza in Farmingdale. You can make the whole family happy with our award-winning pizza, sandwiches made on fresh baked bread, delicious nachos, or salads made to order. And don't forget the whoopie pies. We pride ourselves on fast, friendly service and an overall experience that's better than you might expect from a pizza place. So order Capsa's tonight. Pick it up, have it delivered, or enjoy our dining room. Give us a call at 582-0522 or enjoy the convenience of online ordering at capsaspizza.com.
If you want to boost your energy, metabolism, and nutrition, try one of Northeast Nutrition's 85 energizing teas. Fruity, made with natural aloe, stevia, and herbal and green teas. Or have a low-carb 200 to 300 calorie shake for breakfast or lunch. Choose from over 50 flavors like Fluffernutter or Pumpkin Turtle Cheesecake. Northeast Nutrition also has customized protein iced coffees, caffeine-free options for the kiddos, and specialty drinks for athletes. Northeast Nutrition, 599 Main Avenue, Farmingdale. Follow on Facebook at Northeast Nutrition and Energy.
Same thing as always. That's the front of the net.
All those little things to make you what you are.
0, 3, 1, 2, 3, 0.
Okay, let's go. 1, 2, 3. Sit right here.
Back here post-game for the Gardiner Tigers All Sports Boosters Club post-game show with Dick Layton. Final stats, Dick.
Okay, Rob, as it turned out, it was a 53-24 game, but first quarter was real close, 7-6 Gardiner. And Erskine was playing good ball out there. Matter of fact, they played well for the first half. We'll go to them first. Kind of an oddity here, Rob. I've never seen this before, probably you have, but Erskine had 24 points, 6 points in each quarter. That's rare.
Consistency.
Yeah, I've never seen it in 84 years. So anyway, okay. We'll go to them now. Emma Stred had a decent game out there with 9 points. Cassie LaCroix had 7. Grace Hutchins, usually a good scorer, had only 5. 1 for Marissa Griffith and a basket for Parker Minzy. They did have a bunch of turnovers late in the game, so they ended up with 14 turnovers. Nobody was in any foul trouble. They only had 4 fouls. Crocker had a foul. Cassie LaCroix had a foul. Streb had a foul, and Grace Hutchins had a foul. We'll go to Gardiner as usual, led by the fine play of Lizzie Gruber, who I think is going to make a great college ball player. She should if she keeps going anyways. She ended up with 23, Robin. And the thing about Lizzie is her foul shooting. She didn't miss a foul shot. Very great off the foul. Had some block shots and a whole bunch of rebounds. So, as usual, a great game out there. Savannah Brown with 8. McKenna Johnson with 7. Megan Gallagher with 3. Megan Carver in the scoring column with 2. Terry Nichols had 3. Taylor Hawkins had 2. That's a great thing about a team that can score at will. They can get everybody in the game, Rob. I think that's great.
Yes, yeah.
You're going to need that next year.
That. Yes, they do.
So I think that's a good quality they got. Gardiner for the whole game only had 7 turnovers. Nobody in foul trouble at all. I forgot Emma Strev did have 3, but
yeah.
But Gardiner, Taylor Chikatsu with a couple of fouls, Savannah Brown with a couple of fouls, McKenna Johnson with a couple of fouls. Emily Grady had a foul, Megan Carver a foul, and Emily Brown a foul. And good thing about it, the big center out there, Lizzie Gruber, didn't foul at all.
Yeah, fantastic.
That's a good point, I think.
So let's take a look at our players of the game for tonight. Northeast Nutrition Energy, high energy play of the game. Megan Gallagher is on the defensive end. You talked about Grace Hutchings not maybe scoring as much as we thought she might come in. That's because Megan Gallagher did a good job defensively on her and got in the passing lane a lot, had a lot of deflection steals, some really nice passes as well. So good overall game for Megan. She wins our Northeast Nutrition player of the game. And our Capsa Pizza player of the game is McKenna Johnson. So McKenna's going to get a medium pizza at Capsa's. So we congratulate both those Gardiner Tiger players on their awards. Chris will get those downstairs to them. And we will bid you a Happy New Year, as this is the official holiday on the 2nd this year, and wishing all our fans the very best. And as we said, thank you for everybody that's made a donation to us in the past year and in 2022. And we thank you for your contributions, and we thank you most of all for your fine, kind words and support of Munson Media's live streaming efforts. So we will see you back here on the 6th. That's our next game here from the John A. Bergoli Memorial Gymnasium. Brew will be in to take on the Gardiner ladies. We'll have that tip for you at about 6:15 on air. Until then, for all of us here at Munson Media, Happy New Year. Good night, everybody.